She took out a piece of gold from her spatial artifact. Damn gold, this must weigh about a jin. At the current gold price, over 1,000 per gram, and 1 jin is 500 grams. I would not need to sell egg fried rice for years. Fine. Then this demon lord will reluctantly take you in. I immediately took the gold, afraid Lin Chuxu would regret it. But I will never take you in forever. I can help you fit into this world. Once you adapt and get used to it, you must leave. I helped you today and saved you too. As for our grudges, they are wiped clean. If you still feel wronged, I can suffer a little and let you look back. You can look however you want. Pervert Lin Chuxu snorted softly. Suddenly, she remembered something else. Old demon you, let me ask you something. That time on the Western Wasteland Plateau, was it you? Western Wasteland Plateau. I finally remembered. Back then I had just reached Nas and Seoul. At that place called Western Wasteland Plateau, a secret realm appeared. In a cultivation world, if you want to break through fast, you must seek chances in secret realms. So of course I went to that secret realm. Lin Chuxu was there too. At the time, Lin Chuxu fell for a demonic Saint Sun's dirty trick. I risked my life to save her. By then we were already sworn enemies. Lin Chuxue had hunted me for years. But when I saw her get plotted against, I did not know if my mercy overflowed, or if I had long gotten used to this mad woman. Even if she died, she could only die by my hand. So in a moment of impulse, I rescued Lin Chuxu. Since Lin Chuxu was unconscious then, she did not know the details, so of course I would not admit it. I shook my head and said, "Did you bathe on the Western Wasteland Plateau too?" I did not peek that time. If I had known you were bathing again, I would definitely have gone to watch. Lin Chuxu asked in confusion. Really, not you. I was also at Nas and Seoul then. I no longer needed to bathe. I do not know what you mean. Lin Chuxu looked at me seeming unconvinced, but she soon slowly put away those thoughts. You have already accepted the deposit. From now on, I will stay in your home. I knew I could not drive her away anymore. If this mad woman stayed outside alone, she might even bring trouble to herself, so I could only take her in helplessly. By the way, my parents are on their way back. When my parents were mentioned again, a faint blush rose on Lin Chuxu's cheeks. I know, I said seriously. If you do not want to cause trouble, and do not want too many problems, then fit into this world as soon as possible. You may not often call yourself this venerable one, but you had better not say that from now on. Otherwise people will think you are mentally ill. Also, you can no longer cultivate here, so stop thinking about going back. You had better behave. If you really do something outside, I cannot protect you. Lin Chuxu nodded gently and seriously. If I cannot go back, then so be it. Though she said she did not regret it. When she thought of being unable to return, a little loneliness still entered her eyes. As a female sword immortal and righteous fairy, Lin Chuxu stood high above others and had few friends. Those so-called fellow Taoists might not be as close to her as Xiaoyu. Lin Chuxu let out a soft breath. Although I only have early qi refining strength left, it is still enough. Mere mortals are not worth mentioning. This woman was already in this situation, yet she was still so proud and arrogant. Damn woman, I will show you what mere mortals are. As I spoke, I took out a tablet, opened a certain video app, and searched military drill videos. What is this thing? Lin Chuxue saw such a small board could glow, and there were people and voices inside. I explained. A tablet is like the image recording stone we had before. Lin Chuxue watched for a while like a curious child, then asked, why does this recording stone have no spiritual fluctuation? This world has no spiritual energy at all, so it does not need spiritual energy either. This tablet is science. Lin Chuxu asked again, what is science? Science is, I do not know how to explain science to someone from another world. Do not worry about that for now. Science is also a kind of thing in our world. Just watch for now. She rarely got along with me peacefully, and leaned in to watch the tablet screen together. I played all kinds of videos once. After they finished, I looked at Lin Chuxue. What do you think early qi refining can do against these weapons? Lin Chuxu frowned slightly, and looked a little uneasy. After a long while, she slowly said, they can kill me. At least you understand that much. This world is different from the old one. If you live normally, and do not cause trouble or do bad things, no one will bother you at all. But if you carry a sword outside and hurt people, and do not follow the rules, the consequences will be serious. You may even be sent to a lab and sliced up for research. I do not want to be dragged down by you, and taken away to be sliced up too. Lin Chuxu originally looked down on this place, but after watching the videos, she finally grew serious and asked, this place cannot cultivate, so how can it create such powerful weapons? These weapons do not need spiritual energy to operate. This is the science you spoke of. Yes, this is science. Science is the only great Tao here. I think it is a whole new way of cultivation. How can one cultivate science? She looked very serious. I shook my head. You should fit in first. Even I cannot cultivate science, much less someone who has not had 9 years of compulsory education. Lin Chuxue thought for a moment and asked again, those weapons on the recording stone, can you show them to me? I do not have those weapons, only the state can have them. You can understand it as warriors breaking laws by force, so weapons can only be held by the state. Ordinary people do not need them and just live normally. If there is trouble, report it, then people with weapons will come help solve it. Lin Chuxue understood very well, and adapted quickly. She understood as soon as she heard it. What a magical world. She finally understood this world a little better. Looking at old Demon Yu again, he seemed decent. Since she was here, she might as well settle in. Then she would stay. Perhaps being here was not a bad thing. Lin Chuxu looked at the tablet again, still thinking about this great Tao of science. Are you sure you really want to stay here? And never leave. Lin Chuxu said seriously, I will stay and not leave. Other than you, I have no one to rely on. What else do you need me to do next? My parents are coming back. At least you need to take a bath. And change clothes. We cannot let them see you looking strange. You were in the rain all night. Do you not feel uncomfortable all over? It really is uncomfortable. Lin Chuxu thought, then suddenly frowned. Old Demon you are not trying to peek at me bathing again, are you? You have a record of doing that. That old matter was enough for Lin Chuxu to remember forever. I already saw you openly. Why would I still need to peek? Lin Chuxue rarely did not refute that, thinking of how she had just worn nothing, and came with a sword to settle accounts with me. Her pretty face, that had barely calmed down, gained 2 more rosy blushes. Come with me. When we reached the bathroom, I pointed at the shower. This is what you use to bathe. Then I pressed the smart shower at home. Lin Chuxu said in surprise, there is warm water without lighting a fire. Is this also science? You are quite smart. People here cannot cultivate, yet they created the great Tao of science. To make up for being unable to cultivate, they are clearly mortals, yet they are smarter than immortals. That way of thinking is wrong. Immortals stand high above with divine powers. They do not need science and cannot use it. So naturally there is no science there. I should teach you how to bathe first. This one is for washing your hair. This is body wash. Use it when bathing. Rub it on your body and you will smell nice. Alright, figure it out yourself. After a pause, I added, of course. You can also let me help you wash. Lin Chikshu's face instantly flushed red, both embarrassed and angry. Get out! After I left the bathroom, she shut the door again, but she did not know how to lock it. I lightly turned the handle and went back in. Do you really not need my help? Hearing that Lin Chikshu calmed down instead. Fine, I do not understand anything. Then come help me bathe. Fine. Come help me bathe then. I cannot afford to provoke you. Seeing me flee in panic, Lin Xiaoxu lifted her chin proudly. Hump such little courage. Then she turned on the shower as I taught her. I heard the sound of water from the bathroom, and stopped bothering Lin Xiaoxu. I looked in the fridge. There was still cold rice from yesterday, prepared for my fried rice stall at night, so I could only heat the pan, and skillfully fried 2 plates of egg fried rice. By the time I finished cooking, Lin Xiaoxu had just finished bathing, and came out of the bathroom, carrying a sweet fragrance. It was not the scent of body wash, but her own natural fragrance, with her early chi refining spiritual power running. Her beautiful long hair dried instantly. Damn, better than a hairdryer. At that moment I looked Lin Xiaoxu over. Lin Xiaoxu asked, "What are you looking at? Your old clothes cannot be worn anymore. Why not wear mine for now? Later I will take you out to buy new clothes." Lin Xiaoxu thought of the clothes young women wore outside. With a thought, the ancient outfit on her body began to transform. A full modern outfit appeared on her. I watched with fierce envy. When I returned to Earth, all my artifacts and treasures were destroyed. When I landed on Earth, I was like a ragged beggar. Why could Lin Xiaoxu keep her treasures, including her spatial treasure? And even now, she could still use these clothes. It could save plenty of money on clothes. The clothing style of this world is quite special. Lin Xiaoxu took a while to get used to it. Old demon you, I can see faint envy in your eyes. I was definitely envious, but I could not admit it. How could I be envious? And from now on, you cannot call me old demon you anymore. Then you cannot call me mad woman either. Alright, mad woman. Alright, old demon you, do you want egg fried rice? No matter what. Lin Xiaoxu had paid, and we were at peace now. Lin Xiaoxu gently shook her head. I have long abstained from food. Gurgle. The moment she finished, her stomach betrayed her.